Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Corky's World channel. I'm Corky, as always, and as you can see, we are plowing on with our Switch It Up campaign, which is, I don't know, like a couple weeks or so where we're exclusively playing Nintendo Switch games, and we are kicking it back off. Whatever. We're I'm jazzed. I'm excited. That's why I'm tripping over my words, guys. This is probably one of my top 10 games of all time, and it's a fairly recent game. It came out late 2017, maybe fall, to be specific. But guys, we're gonna play Battleship Brigade on the Nintendo Switch. Now, as far as I know, this game has only come out on the Nintendo Switch, and it was actually either produced or no, probably produced by Adult Swim Games, which is I didn't actually know that until I beat the game. But guys, this game's super great. It's super charming. It's like a puzzle action kind of thing. Which kind of makes me think of Professor Puzzlesworth, which was a game I really enjoyed on the Nintendo DS, and that it's kind of got like a Puyo Puyo esque like puzzle style. It's super fun. That's enough me talking about it. It's also brilliantly animated, and the voice actors are fantastic, and it's just got so much charm and heart. And I'm really excited to get to do a little 5-episode run with you guys. So that being said, let's get to it. And we're just going to start a new game, and I'm going to play on hard because I beat it on normal. And I thought a challenge would be fun. So here's the voice acting.
They destroyed farms, decimated the dwindling animal population, and attacked our people on sight. Famine and death swept the land. No one had dared to hunt.
I hope that's loud enough. I turned it up a little bit.
Fearing their cursed flesh. It was then that King Heinrich and Chef Robichaud delivered Victoria from the brink of extinction. Together, they built the finest culinary institution this world has ever seen, the Battle Chef Brigade, a legion of elite soldier chefs on the frontier of the culinary world. Now, battle chefs across the land stand as our protectors and providers, bringing monster cuisine from hunt to table. As summer begins, so does our tournament, drawing forth the next generation of culinary warriors. What new styles of cooking will we witness this year? What tantalizing dishes will be revealed? This year's tournament is sure to be our fiercest yet.
God, this game is so good. I'm getting hyped already. So the man who was just speaking was essentially, I don't think his name is the chairman specifically, but that's essentially what he is. This game is kind of a fusion of, let's say, Legends of Zelda 2, if it had been a little more fleshed out, like that kind of action and collecting style, and then also like an Iron Chef episode. And we're gonna see more as we continue on, but God, this game is so fucking good, you guys. If I truly despise Professor Sanford, I would ask him to keep count at the end of each episode of how many times I say this game is so good in a certain series or episode.
Don't buy the blue squiggle again. It tasted spoiled last time.
I'll ask the Brigadiers about it. Where's Saskia?
So these are Wen and Lily, the parents of Mina and Saskia.
Keep saying 10 more minutes. Mina, get down here now.
Saskia, let's go. We're already late.
Oh, this game is... I'm usually pretty, and Professor Sanford can attest to this, I'm usually pretty picky about like art styles. A game can have such flawless mechanics and plot and story, but if I can't get behind the art style, it's really hard for me to...
I'm up. Stop yelling.
To get behind the game as a whole.
Throw on fire or something.
And there's our protagonist, Mina Han.
Busiest on Fridays? Finish that Karano Mabo Tofu order for table 2. Alright.
Alright. Remember how to play the game. Play the game.
Ma, these
His ingredients taste a bit off to me.
A couple of things we got from the market were strange. Not sure what's going on. Bao run noodle soup.
On it.
Okay. Pantry. Oh, it won't even let me pick that other one. Okay. And right now we're just cooking. This is just a tutorial, but eventually it becomes timed, and it's all about... okay, so... Like, one thing I wish this game had that would just really... So, like I said, top 10, probably top 25 games of all time is pretty close. Because if this had online multiplayer where you could battle it out with other chefs online, that would just be the fucking best.
I suppose it was Saskia's idea the last 10 times, too?
Alas, it does not. And once you beat the story mode, there's really not much else to do. They have a daily challenge where you can compete against just a random computer chef, where
And your sister isn't even married.
where it'll pull a leaderboard and you can see, you know, player tags of who's made the best dish.
Aw, please.
And it's fine. I've done it a few times. I'm not great.
He looks like he's in the mood for something off menu. I can always tell by how much he's slouching.
His standards aren't that high. A 50-point dish should do.
All right, now we're getting into the fun of it. Oh, this game is good. So this is, and I'm sure my controller is just fucking clacking away in the microphone. But this is the part of the game I was comparing to Zelda 2, where you're kind of just running around, killing enemies, and then picking up what they drop, so you can use them later. And all I had to make, it said, was a 50-point dish, and I'm over here acting like it's actually Battle Chef time. This is such a good game. Okay, so I'm gonna need more ingredients. There's no... I mean, later on in the game, and I don't know how far we'll get, and I will definitely leave this game up to a continue because I fucking love it, but eventually you get different kinds of pots, and you get tools that help you with your cooking. It's a really fleshed out game. I would love a sequel. Like, that'd be fucking fantastic. Or an update with I'd even take like an update like Enter the Gungeon just did, where they just added some new enemies, a few new floors, stuff like that, instead of putting out a sequel right away. And like I said, right now, we're just kind of... This is just us messing around to give our buddy, whose name I forgot, even though they just said, a dish of the day. That's fine.
Hey, Mina. Got a new experience
Simon.
for me to try?
I've never seen that dish before.
You bet. Only the finest from our backyard. Dig in.
It's horrible. Oh, bleh.
What? That can't be. I tasted it myself.
Nah, it's actually good.
Simon is a punk who I assume would have been the love interest, but that never happens. Mina doesn't have one, which is fine. And I don't know what it is about me, but I'm pretty picky about like female protagonists in games, like, or not even just games, but movies and books and comics. And when they when movies and comics and books go out of their way to just like put the spotlight on a female just because she's a female, it annoys the ever-living fuck out of me. But I love Mina Han. She is probably one of my all-time favorite female protagonists.
Don't mind. You live so close by.
Hush. I'll go.
Give this money to his father when you get there.
Thank you, Mrs. Han.
I'd love to do a cosplay of Mina Han. It's just a blue chef coat, black chef pants, and then
Be back in a flash.
the neckerchief, essentially.
Simon, wait. Before we get there, I need to tell you something.
What's up?
I'm not going to be around for a while.
Ah, did you get grounded for brigade training again?
This isn't a joke. I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to run away from home.
Mina, I think you're way too old for that now.
I'm not throwing a tantrum. Mom and Dad will never let me leave for the brigade. If I wait for their permission, I'll be stuck cooking the same recipes for the same people forever.
That's not necessarily true. You could change up the menu.
When I make it in, I'll get to travel the land and learn about everything in the world of food. That's more than I could ever do here.
You're serious then?
Dead serious.
One criticism is, and we'll see soon enough, is that Simon is almost a carbon copy of another character in the game.
Well,
Your mom is gonna flip. And the only person who scares me more than my dad is your mom. Couldn't you wait till the restaurant picks back up a bit? It hasn't been doing so great lately.
plenty of new travelers will be passing through on their way to the proving tournament. They'll be fine.
You don't own a coin your parents haven't given you first. How are you gonna... Mina Han, you rogue. Now I'm gonna be an accomplice.
I knew I could count on you. This money is just enough to apply, and
So Mina offered to go get the money from Simon's dad, who supplies them with flour and wheat and stuff. And she's going to take that to go apply for the Battle Chef Brigade Proving Tournament, which is, well, we'll hear more about that in the next episode.
But how can I refuse my favorite neighbor?
thank you, Simon.
We should get going. Our parents are going to be annoyed that we're taking so long. God of barley, give me strength. Your mom is going to kill me.
I'll name a dish after you in the tournament.
Which I don't think she ever does. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Before I go, how about one more practice?
All right, we'll do Kiki's practice in the next episode. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing if you did. 5 episodes of this. So first episode was tutorial and little story. We'll probably get to about the 3rd or 4th battle, if not the first actual like tournament battle in the proving grounds by the end of this mini run, and then y'all can decide whether or not you want to keep going with it. I will gladly play this game through if anyone's interested. This game's super fun, got a lot of heart, a lot of charm. There are 2 main characters. You've met Mina, and then another who we'll meet probably in the next episode. But there's so much more to come. Guys, always remember to be good to yourself, be good to each other, and me and the lovely Miss Han will see you in the next episode. Later days!